Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Pisces for the Capricorn season 2019. Welcome Capricorn, Pisces, sorry. How are you? Moving into the festive season, so to speak, for the Christians and lots of other people as well of different faiths that enjoy the holiday and respecting other people's religious holidays. Okay, let's see. The energy around your reading is Pisces, 9 of Coins, strong, independent energy, namely female, but we can swap it. It's gender fluid, remember, so it can be male, female. So this is the energy, so a nice way to finish off the year, isn't it? 9 of Coins can just talk about a job, you know, almost complete, but overall it's a job well done. So that's always nice to have that at the end of a year, or at the end of our lunar year. It's lovely because it means, yeah, things have been achieved. It's ongoing to a point, but you can look back and think, oh, that was pretty good. I did a good year this year. Did what I wanted. Okay, Pisces, let's have a look at where you are right now. This moon, again, everyone's had the moon so far. So using intuition is vital for the Capricorn season. I know there's a few mysterious planets around that are sort of really affecting everybody as well. Neptune, Uranus, all those sort of mystical planets where things can be a bit of an illusion or create illusions, and so too does the moon when it comes up in a reading, Pisces. But you're highly intuitive people too, so this is about using your intuition for the next 4 weeks rather than, you know, logic, because something is, you know, shrouded in a bit of mystery. We can't really see what it is. This could be for positive or for negative. In sense of negative, it could be sort of some kind of deception or deceptive circumstances that you're not quite sure yet of what to do. So in other words, if in doubt, don't. Just leave things just at the moment. Wait till that next full moon in January when it's actually will be in Cancer. And it's interesting because this moon belongs to the zodiac sign of Cancer. Very much an emotional energy, but also the energy of just waiting for a bit. You know, don't get too stressed out if you can't see clearly. It's a bit like Sydney town at the moment. It's shrouded in bushfire smoke, and those poor people there are really doing it tough with all that smoke in the atmosphere. So it's all hazy. So this is the energy. So just using intuition and waiting for the fog or the smoke or the haze to clear up a bit. But it's unknown as usual, like most things, Pisces, so don't worry so much. Just hang out until that next full moon, and then we should have a clear picture. What's influenced that to come along is another deceptive card of the 7 of Swords. So yeah, there is a bit of a deception around. Now this could be also yourself, Pisces, because remember the energy card we had was the 9 of Coins, so that sort of says a good job done, you know, well done, completion, very independent energy. So if this is you sort of having doubts about yourself or deceiving yourself in some way, try not to, and it's very much a logic mind energy because it belongs to Swords. Try to stay out of your head and just go with it. Like it's holiday time for the world, basically, well, the Christian world. So we all have some holidays up our sleeve. So just try and enjoy that and focus on you know, what the year has been for you, and seeing people and doing all that Christmas celebration stuff for the Christian people. Okay, and the others as well, not excluding anybody. So we'll see what this is about. We'll get some more information in a minute with what's behind, or what's the background of that deceptive kind of energy. In the background, so building up to where we are at the moment, we have Four of Wands. So this is the Home and Hearth card, the Happy Home card. Very much a card of consolidation, having done a good job, things having moved forward very nicely and progressing. So don't jump in or start digging a hole and leaping into it, because really the background's still there, carries a lot of weight and still has a lot of force with your reading. So just remember that, you know, you've been moving forward to a point. Now there's a bit of a lull for a bit. So this is very much a lovely card of home and hearth, consolidation of effort, moving forward, progress. Recent influences, we have the Three of Coins. So having worked really hard, working well in a team, all that kind of, you know, material plane, earth plane energy of just doing well, working hard, being recognized for your work. But on a spiritual level, it talks about the spiritual learning. So sometimes, yes, everything on the day-to-day routine work and that sort of thing can appear to be going on well, but maybe you're learning some valuable spiritual lessons there, Pisces, about, you know, who's in your life, especially a few Pisces people that I know and love. This would be for you as well, you know, just three people in a situation as well, just being aware that there's a spiritual lesson at work as well, and you will get through it. I mean, at work, in the pipeline sort of thing, you will get through this and learn a lot about your own strength through whatever's going on for you, Pisces. Other lesson you'll be learning in the Capricorn season, the Magician. So yeah, here he is, potential is offered, but also there's risk about too. So these two, it's almost like potential positive / risk negative. So just be really aware of, especially with this moon around too, be really using intuition this month, Pisces. I know you do anyway. That's your first sort of sensory. That's where you sort of trust your gut first. That's how you roll. But yeah, watch out. There's a bit of this sort of energy around of a risk, a possible risk. So it's about, he's the spirit messenger too. So it's obviously he's throwing you down a challenge. Let's see what you can grow a lot from this. And like any soulmate sort of stories in life, they can be, people think it's all the fairy tale. Well, it isn't. It's about learning some really tough, strong lessons sometimes. So whatever he is for you, just know that you're up for it, Pisces. Accept the challenge. Jump in and see what it is that you're learning, or going to learn as well. Near future, the Ace of Wands, so things going really well, action coming in, just around Christmas time, lots of forward moving energy, getting your groove back, getting your energy back, things going well that may have been hit a bit of a, hit the skids recently there, then it comes forward and things start really moving along for you, very much fire energy. So, you know, go with that. So it's going to be okay, especially Christmas, next Wednesday's Christmas Day. So around that time, leading up to then, and that time till New Year, things are going to be going really well. It's all that Christmas spirit, and the spirit of what Christmas is, just, you know, being together with people and giving thanks for what we've got. Pisces girls too, just watch too, very much watch your fertility at this time, because the moon also can indicate fertility being high. So try to, you know, refrain from risky behaviour in that department unless you have planned otherwise. Just saying. What's happening that you're not realising? And the King of Coins. So this is a very earthed, older man, mentor sort of person. He's very much in the frame, but you're kind of not, he's not really being acknowledged for some reason. He's sitting down there and what you're not expecting. So this is good too, especially linked with the Wands. It could be a relationship that gets back on track, things doing well again, things being earthed again, you know, everything back on track with the King of Coins. He's always very stable character. But yeah, he's an older guy. He's a bit older than you. Comes across a bit, you know, sometimes a bit dry and but he really is a kind person at heart. So he's sitting down there and what you're not realising, how others are seeing you. 3 of Cups. Yes, so 3 in a relationship once again. There's a few 3s around, so there might be for some of dear Pisces, there might be, yeah, relationships with, you know, finishing one and somebody else has come in, that kind of energy, just to remind you. But overall, this is how people see you, Pisces, too. Always, you know, very upbeat, always social, always enjoying yourself, you know, having the ability to be joyful and happy despite what might be going on. You know how to sort of conduct yourself, so people don't really, actually, you might be going through a lot, but people don't see that side of you, which is a bonus, I guess. So just think about that one too, how others see you. Positive feelings for the Capricorn season for you, dear Pisceans. Knight of Wands, so a change of direction coming in and you're feeling positive about this. So this is really good, Pisces, especially there's a few Wands in here and there's a few deceptive sort of murky cards as well. So I'm just thinking the Wands are out, you know, outplaying those Swords cards, those Mind cards. So change of direction, things going well, holidays, possibly to a lot of travel with the Knight of Wands always. However, you know, it just brings in a bit of that nice Ace of Wands energy too, especially for the season. It's all upbeat and it's very much things going very quickly too. So if you've been sort of thinking, oh God, you know, this is a bit stagnant around the place, this Knight of Wands is very much your friend and he sort of really G's everything up, excuse the pun. But there he is. Change of direction, a lot of things happening at once, lots of light-hearted fun. He can be a bit fickle like most knights, you know, it's sort of a young male sort of energy. Those of you Pisces women that have boys, you'll know what that is. It's just that full-on, fast-moving energy of boys and young boys. It's very invigorating sometimes, but other times it can be a bit, you know, fast-paced. The outcome and the World, so a nice finishing up, a nice sort of end of a cycle, successful end of a cycle. So things ending up really well despite starting with the Moon. You've got that nice worldly finishing up, knowing that, you know, things have actually, you've cut all the loose ends off, everything's good and it's come full circle. Travel again could be on your mind. You could be travelling as well. A lot of people will be. So there's no surprises there at this time of year. So I might just pop a card. I can't put anything on the Moon because it'll never let us, you can't decode the Moon, as I always say. But let's just see what this card, 7 of Swords, because this is, you know, if you see it and it is dark, deceptive. So let's just see what's under the surface. And with the 7 of Swords, if you mix it and you have the 3 of Cups, just saying for those that might be learning tarot as well, if you have the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Cups on the same sort of spread, the same level, it can talk about an affair. So, but we're going to have a look. But it all depends on individuals here. You can't sort of blanket these things. Okay, so just moving forward, the full major arcana, so that's underneath the surface of the Seven of Swords. So if you are doubting yourselves at all, Pisces, just move forward to the new adventure. If this deception is coming from yourself because you're frightened to push yourself out of comfort zone, just do it, because it's just vital. New journeys are about to begin and you have to jump in. So excellent. One final card just for your message, for overall message for the next 4 weeks, 19th of December through till 19th of Jan. We have Dharma. Dharma can only be learnt by direct experience. It educates the heart and liberates the mind. Dharma, or divine wisdom, is a heart and mind system of learning. With your heart open, you can be aware of the universal truths amid your struggle and suffering. It gives you the power to turn experiences around, knowing that there is a purpose in your life that is gently unfolding. So that ties in with that magician as well. Just go for it, Pisces. You know, we're all a bit scared of the unknown, but, you know, just jump in. You of all the signs can, you know, you're pretty savvy where it comes to new things and jumping in. Thanks so much, and happy Christmas and happy New Year until next time.